y'all. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. And don't forget to catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. You can also catch me live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be live this Sunday morning right after the big Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo fight. So y'all be sure to tune in for that. What else I was going to say? Oh, yeah. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by our videos and our live streams to help support the channel. And also, if you want to debate, man, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. So, as we're getting closer to Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo fight week, we're getting more and more quotes from each of the fighters. They're doing more interviews to kind of push the fight this Saturday. We're only 5 days away. And Canelo Alvarez said something very interesting that we want to react to. You know what I mean? He said that he shouldn't have lost to Dmitry Bivol and that he's better than him. And I find that funny because the negotiations fell out because Dmitry Bivol was trying to give Canelo Alvarez an advantage. So if you felt like you were better than him and he was trying to give you an advantage in y'all's fight, why didn't you just do the rematch? Why did you negotiate your way out the rematch, asking for everything to be exactly the same? Now, Canelo Alvarez fanboys and apologists are going to be like, knockout, what are you talking about? What advantage did Dmitry Bivol try to give him? Well, a lot of people, a lot of Canelo Alvarez fans after the Dmitry Bivol fight, Canelo just too small for 175. My argument was Bivol's size did not win him the fight. His distance control, his jab, his footwork, keeping his back off the ropes and pivoting out on Canelo and being sure to work when Canelo wanted to rest to make Canelo tired, understanding that Canelo fought in spurts. And so when Canelo would throw his little load, trying to take a break, Dmitry Bivol would jump on him. Combination, get back to a distance so Canelo couldn't respond. And he had that jab and that distance control working all night and completely dominated Canelo Alvarez. He did not dominate him because he was bigger than him. He dominated him because he was more skilled than him, right? But a lot of people will come by the channel, or if I hop on a platform or hop on a panel, they tell me, no, man, Canelo just too small for the weight class. That's why he gassed out. That's why, he at 175, he just too little. You need to go back down to 168 and he need to dominate. Dmitry Bivol, being the dog that he is, being the savage that he is, he say, look, bro, no problem. I'll give you the advantage. I only want to fight you at 168. Because your people saying you were too small and shit. You talking about injuries and all that shit. I'll fight you in your weight class at 168 pounds. Now, if you know that you're better than someone and they're trying to come down an extra 7 pounds to a weight class that they never fought at before, to give you the advantage by them cutting extra weight and you fighting in the weight class where you the undisputed champion, that's the weight class you used to, that's the weight class you and the man at, and you say no, you only want to fight them at 175. Do you really believe that you're better than them? Because see, here's what the excuse is going to be. A Canelo Alvarez fan will tell me, man, he chasing greatness, knockout. He only wanted to fight Bivol at 175 because he was chasing greatness. No, bro. He wanted to fight Bivol at 175 and he didn't want to risk fighting Bivol at 168 because those undisputed titles are his meal ticket and the reason that he's getting the PBC deal. If he goes up to 175 and he loses to Bivol again, he would have still had those 168-pound titles in his back pocket. If he would have agreed, but since he's so much better, and Bivol trying to give him the advantage to come down to his weight class, and they fought at 168, and he lost to Bivol, now Canelo Alvarez is champion in 0 weight classes. He don't have the leverage to go and negotiate to get this big-ass 3-fight deal where he get to pick the opponents that he want. He would have had to come to the PBC, and they'd have had some leverage like, look, we'll pay you this money, but you're going to have to fight him for it. You can't pull this guy up 2 weight classes. Huh? You can't pull this guy up a weight class. If you're going to come over here with no belts, we'll give you the big money. You still a big star, but you're going to have to fight this guy. You don't get to pick him. You don't get to pick this guy, bring him up 2 weight classes. You ain't got no belts. You ain't coming with the same cachet. You coming off of a loss, bro. You coming over here off a loss as a free agent with no belts. That shit hit a lot different when you coming over as a undisputed champion free agent coming off of a victory. And you got everything that everybody at 168 pounds want. That shit hit a little different. That shit ring a little different. I just find it hard to believe. And I've been telling y'all Canelo never really wanted this rematch. I called the shit, and I'm talking about with Bivol. I called the shit when he was like, yeah, I only want to fight Dmitry Bivol in a rematch if he win. I don't want him to lose and then fight him in a rematch. So he needs to beat Zurdo Ramirez for me to fight him again, because I really want that fight, but I don't want it coming off of a win. And you like, cool, Canelo, you only want Dmitry Bivol coming off of a win. Well, who you want to win Dmitry Bivol and Zurdo Ramirez fight? Oh, I'm going with Zurdo. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm confused, bro. Hold on a second. So you want the Dmitry Bivol rematch, but you don't want to fight him if he lose, but you rooting for him to lose. So then, you know, we analytical. We think analytically over here. If you want to fight somebody, but you only want to fight them if they win, but you rooting for that person to lose, do you really want to fight them? So I already peeped game, and I already called that shit a long time ago, but I let it play out. Because people still argue. They still argue with me. They still argue with me. And this is why I tell y'all the takes age like fine wine. Then they get into negotiations for the rematch that Canelo Alvarez said he wants so bad. And Dmitry Bivol say, look, bro, you too little. I come down in your weight class, 168. I defended my belt against you. You defend your belts against me. Let's get it cracking at 168. Canelo like, no, it got to be at 175. It got to be at 175. That's because Canelo is a savage knockout. That's because he just wants to be great. He's trying to get another division championship. That's what it is, knockout. Come on, you know that. Nah, bro. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. He ain't trying to risk losing them belts, bro. He ain't risking losing. He ain't fighting nobody real for them 168-pound belts until he have to. That's why he move up to 175, fight Dmitry Bivol. That's why when he move back down to 168, you get Triple G coming up from 160. After you fight Triple G coming up from 160, that's why you get John Ryder, who already got 5 losses, UK journeyman in Mexico. John Ryder would have had to knock Canelo Alvarez's head off his shoulders to win in Mexico. And even if he did that, they'd have been like accidental headbutt, no contest. Accidental headbutt, no contest. Then after John Ryder, now he's bringing up Jermell Charlo 2 weight classes. 2 weight classes to fight him at 168. He went around this thing looking for advantage, bro. He ain't trying to lose nobody at 168 pounds for real, bro. So I hear you, Canelo. I'm better than Bivol. I should have beat him. That's what your words say, but your actions and how you moved through that whole situation after he beat your ass, they say you know you're not better than him. You'll never fight him again, like I said. And you don't want no smoke with that man, bro. You don't want no smoke with that man. You know you can't beat him, but that's okay. That's okay. You got you a good fight coming up. Concentrate on that, but quit saying shit that don't make no sense, bro. You do not believe that you're better than Bivol. You know you're not better than him. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.